Well, g'day, Flatties and reality defenders. This is the legendary Critical Think from Down Under. Thank you. Okay, today is day 12 of the 3 or maybe 6 Bitcoin challenge. And let's hear what Dave has to say today.
I offer 3 Bitcoins, which is Bitcoins over $90,000 each right now, for 1 globe proof. Okay?
Wow.
You just got to go. Yeah. If you get my app, you watch the daily video every day for 2 weeks. At the end of the 2 weeks, if you can come up with 1 globe proof, check the FAQ questions first to make sure it hasn't been debunked. Send it to me. You win 3 Bitcoins. Pretty easy.
Right, pretty easy. And he's mentioned again about having to push the question mark to make sure that your globe proof hasn't been debunked. So we will be doing that. We've got to get to the 14 days first. We're almost there. What have we got today? We've got another video about rockets. That's this one. Space rocket shenanigans. Let's see what interesting things they have in store today. I'll give you a bit of a preview here. This video contains 0 evidence that would support the flat Earth, and instead is a mixture of claims without evidence, poor discrimination, and arguments from incredulity. That probably sums up nearly every flat Earth video anyway. But let's proceed with the housekeeping. Don't forget to like and subscribe. My GoFundMe is linked in the description. Donations gratefully accepted. And the final experiments link is in the description. So let's go through this video. It'll be a little bit of sound off and sound on because they have music and stuff. And I think I can do this one normal speed because there's not much to play. I've skipped over the first few seconds, which was something stolen from the Matrix that they thought was relevant. And don't care too much for that. Here we go. There says real rockets go fast. So let's go. Okay, looks like a amateur rocket launch. Okay, so clearly to me that's a fake rocket launch, and all these people are paid actors. Of course, I say that with tongue in cheek, but you should know that this is exactly what flat earthers say about anything they don't agree with. So why can't I say that about something that they want to say is real? Why can't I say that? But anyway, this is an amateur rocket launch, obviously. And yes, it goes faster than a real rocket launch because this one's just a toy. At fireworks, you can light up a rocket, like when we used to be allowed to have fireworks, and it would go very fast. It's because these rockets are not very heavy. So nothing unusual about that. I wouldn't necessarily describe this as a real rocket myself. Like I said, I would describe this as more as a toy rocket. And now we'll get to see the real rocket. Not sure what that was, why they included that. So this guy has obviously sped this up. Obviously, he's trying to make a point. I don't know, but this is silly. Silly. We all know what real rocket launches look like, and it's not like that. Yeah, oops, I sped that up. Yeah, we can tell that. We're not stupid like your dedicated viewers. Yes. a rocket launch. We've had many of them. They've been filmed by thousands of people. What's this? Oh, anything you don't like, call it fake. This is CGI. It's not real. Okay, proof? None. Despite multiple witnesses, thousands upon thousands of witnesses of rocket launches, despite thousands of engineers and scientists working on rocket launches and all the other people that work around them to support them, despite all this, apparently they're fake. Reminds me of a time last year when I went to Antarctica, and despite the fact that I know what happened there and what I saw, people are calling it fake. So all this calling of fake and, oh, it's CGI, you know how much respect I have for that? None. Okay, so we have a rocket launch at normal speed. It looks quite normal to me. Okay, so we've got a visual artifact of some kind. Right, well, that is very interesting, isn't it? But if you try to argue that because of that it's CGI, you've got the argument completely backwards. This here means that it's real, because if it was CGI, you would never see that. So who's to know how this visual artifact occurred? It's a sort of, maybe I'll look it up later, but it's a bit of a mystery to me. But a CGI won't have a visual artifact. The Flatties make this mistake every time and continuously, that if there's a glitch in a video, they think that means CGI, but that actually means it's real. So that's backwards. Yes, we did see that, and it means the footage is not fake. They're running it at 10% speed. Yes. Doesn't matter what speed you run it at. It's still a visual artifact, which would not happen on a CGI video. How can you get it so wrong? And why do people believe this silly business? Gee, I don't know. People were willing to lap up anything these flat earthers dish out. So amazingly enough, this is, to me, not flat earth evidence. It's not evidence of CGI, because I know better. And anyway, okay, so what's the point? The rocket's disappearing. Yep. All right. Proof of that? We have plenty of evidence that space travel is real and corroborated by many sources. So this statement that space travel is not real can't be right. They're hiding what's right here under our feet. I don't know, the Earth's... No, it's not flat. Just got to correct you on that. It's not flat. It may be locally flat, as Jaron would like to say now. Yes, it is locally flat because you cannot discern the curve under your feet, but that does not mean it's flat. And all the evidence, 100% of all the evidence confirms the Earth is a globe and rotating. So I've seen no proof in this video here that the Earth is flat. It's just someone saying we live on a flat Earth. Well, sorry, trust me, bro, that kind of thing. Oh, trust me, bro, we live on a flat Earth. No. Sorry, I'd like to see the evidence. Okay, you can Google all those things if you want. You'll just be fed a lot of flat Earth propaganda. Yeah, another visual artifact. Maybe someone will be familiar with that. So we've already got here a SpaceX Starship Super Heavy. Okay, he's moving the video backwards and forwards. I'm not really sure what the point of that is. There's no explanation. This is often what flat earthers do. They sort of like expect you to read their mind about what craziness they've got in there. I don't know, I can't read his mind. Notice the amount of thrust power that is coming out. No, I don't know what the thrust power is. How can I notice that? I don't see any measurement of thrust power, no telemetry, no figures, no calculations. Yeah, so what am I supposed to be noticing? I don't know. This makes no sense to me. I don't know the point that they're trying to make. Now, how many of the 33 engines are on? I think the answer is 3. They do state 3. And I think somewhere in here we'll see 3. So what's the point of that? Now, I can turn the sound on now because we have some voiceover by the charlatan that comes by the name of Eric Debay. Now, any self-respecting truth seeker will not have Eric Debay in their video because Eric Debay is a liar and a charlatan, as I've said. First off, Eric Debay says there's no 24-hour sun in Antarctica. And then when he finds out that we're going there, he suddenly changed his tune to, oh, well, it's okay, yes, there can be a 24-hour sun, even though he stated categorically that there cannot be. And then once we went to Antarctica, he's changed his tune again. Like, oh, yeah, we did see something, but it was all filmed in a studio. And this is the same guy that says, I'd love to go to Antarctica, but when offered a free trip, he didn't want to go, of course. Why would you want to uncover the truth? It would break everything, break the whole grift. So, having Eric Debay, the guy there that says what I saw with my own 2 eyes was filmed in a studio, you can imagine how much notice I'm going to take of this video. You can imagine how I will not think the earth is flat if flat earthers are pushing this rubbish.
All NASA and other space agencies' rocket launches never go straight up.
Yeah, a whole lot of unsubstantiated rubbish. Plus, while that's voiceover is going on, he's saying, how high is the cloud? Look. Well, I don't know. I didn't measure it. Did you measure it? Why are you asking? There's no way to tell how high that cloud is. You're trying to make another incredulity argument out of this, I suppose. So we've got 2 things going on. We've got Eric Debay talking rubbish, and we've got silly questions on the screen about how fast is it moving down. Oh, I don't know. I can't see the telemetry. What's the point of all this? Did you work out the numbers? You're just showing something and then making an opinion about it, and hoping that all the flat Earth viewers will look at that and go, oh, yeah, well, that's right, that's very strange, the Earth must be flat because of that, or something.
Some permed hair and zero-G planes.
How fast is it decelerating? I don't exactly know. The numbers will be there somewhere, but what's it matter? Here, what are you trying to imply?
If the sky was a vacuum, that would be an availability of volume.
I'm sorry about this. Maybe I will mute that one because I don't want to hear that voice. So it says there, cloud to tower in 15 seconds. Right, so that's apparently proof of flat Earth. I don't know, it depends on how fast it's going, how fast it's decelerating. None of these numbers are given. There's no working. There's no calculation. We just say, oh, that seems incredible. That's my incredulity speaking here. Because I don't believe it or I can't fathom it, that means the earth must be flat. So, and the other thing here, they're quoting Nathan Oakley. Nathan Oakley knows that the earth's not flat. I mean, why would you want to quote him? Oh, there's more evidence the earth's not flat. We'll see where we're going with this. Yeah. See, no. People have filmed it, right? A lot of these are from people filming it. Many people have filmed it. No, it's not CGI much. Not at all. Yeah, okay, the backwards and forwards thing, why? Why do you do that? Why is that significant? Any explanation? I think there's just got Nathan Oakley talking in the background there.
Without a container.
Yeah, so how is having Nathan Oakley talking in the background and showing these backwards and forwards thing, how is that proof of anything? See, this is obviously taken from someone across the water there. So how can it be CGI? I don't know. Okay, what's this? Yeah, isn't this a fantastic thing? This is absolutely incredible. And they want to call that fake. It's a marvel of modern technology. A lot of smart people have worked very hard to make that happen, and it is an incredible achievement. It's not surprising that flat earthers might think that that exceeds their credulity standards, but yeah, it is rather incredible. It's amazing, and it's been filmed by just ordinary people. No CGI. That's a ridiculous assertion that it's CGI. Absolutely ridiculous. Let's see, what have we still got? Nathan Oakley here? No, we just got music. All right, I think we can dispense with that. Oh, yeah. Again, no explanation of what the point may be. Just a repeat of the same. I love seeing that every time, though, I've got to say. It's really enjoyable to watch. Who came up with that idea? I don't know, but interesting, very interesting. Yes. Well, I'm sure that somebody knows the weight of it. You can look it up somewhere. Okay. So there's a truck. Let's have a look at this. There's a truck, and so, oh my God, this is big. This thing, my brain is going to explode because of the bigness of it. Here, there's another problem with flatties and big numbers and big things. They can't comprehend how anything can be big, especially the size of the earth. They can't comprehend that bigness. And now here's a spacecraft that's not all that big, but they're having trouble with the bigness of it. Yes. Have we still got music? Yes, we do. All right, no music. Yes. Oh, now I think the guy's going to talk now. Let's see her. Not quite. All right. No music. I can't have any music. So it's just free falling from the sky, and a little bit of fire will slow it down. Oh, look at this clown. Look at this clown. He's putting on his incredulity face. Oh, look, it's such a big rocket, but all this tiny little bit of fire is going to slow it down. Oh, who's so silly as to believe that? Oh dear. Oh, look. And there's fire, but there's no smoke. Oh, obviously fake. Oh, look at that. Does this guy know how dumb he looks? Oh. I have to wait till he starts talking before I can turn the sound on again. Of course, this guy is super informed. He's an expert on rockets. There should be a violent, massive smoke plume coming out. Why? Why should there be? When you're burning oxygen and rocket fuel, who said there should be smoke? I don't know. Yeah. Yep, love seeing it. But what's this guy doing? He's having trouble. He's having big trouble with this. And he thinks that it's CGI for some reason. So it's his incredulity. Oh no, nobody could possibly be that smart that they could make a rocket land like that. No, I'm too dumb to know anything, to even start to learn about rockets and things like that. So everybody else in the world must be dumb too. Right, he's talking now. So we start that again.
Before we break down this little video, do you know that they can project images in the sky without needing a screen?
Yeah. They can do that, right? That's technology that exists. But you'll notice that it looks like a projection in the sky, and you'll notice that it can only be done under certain conditions. And you'll notice that it's nighttime, right? It's nighttime. Do you think that has anything to do with it? Oh dear.
That's right. NASCAR has done it. And, well, why don't you just take a look at how it looks?
Yeah.
And in my opinion, this is dumbed really, really down. So,
excuse me? What are you trying to... Are you trying to imply that this is something like what we just saw with those rocket videos? Are you trying to imply that? Because if you are, yeah, that is really dumb.
you don't realize how they can do it and make it look as real as can be.
Well, that looks like a projection in the sky. It doesn't look real. I don't get it.
Now let's take a little look at Mr. Rocket landing on chopsticks here. First, what is that?
Well, if you look at that, it looks like a blimp, but I'm not sure where it is or how far away it is. I don't know anything about it. So, you know, without any information, you cannot make any conclusion.
Why is this a blimp potentially projecting an image down below?
No, it's just a blimp. No, and the image won't work in the daytime. Just, right? It cannot work in the daytime. You won't see anything.
And let's take a closer look at this thing. I mean, does that look like real fire to you, or does that look like...
So, we have two things here. Does that look like real fire to you? Well, actually, yes. And there would be a no-fly zone for at least 100 miles. I don't have time to fact-check that, but if there was a blimp in there, who's to say that it wasn't more than 100 miles away? I couldn't tell that from that angle. And what about if SpaceX authorised the blimp, or it's their blimp, put up there to take photos? We don't know, right? You cannot make rash assumptions when you don't have the facts. But with flat earthers, facts are not necessary. They just can make up anything they like.
These random clouds. You're seeing glitches, guys. Glitches in the hologram. And watch how it jumps.
Glitches in the hologram. Oh. So there's artifacts, effects of glare on the camera, whatever. Hologram technology like that does not exist anyway.
Oh, all of a sudden it jumps. Jump. Watch it. I'm going to slow it down. Ready? Go. Oh, this multi-1,000-pound.
What? Let me play that again.
Oh, this multi-1,000-pound giant metal object just shifts. Okay.
Well, could it be the camera's just shifting? Really?
Guys, it's time to stop believing in this.
But it's real. Why would you stop believing in something that's real? It's been photographed from several different angles by many different people. A projection using that blue sky projection technology cannot happen in the daytime, cannot be photographed from different angles. So, no, this guy is just making a story here with no evidence. It's just his own story from incredulity and complete lack of evidence.
It's literally cartoons. You're watching.
Well, not if people have filmed it. It's not cartoon.
Graham, land in chopsticks. Time to grow up, people. It's time to grow up. But
there's time to stop being stupid, people. Yeah. So this stuff really, he's doing up a marvellous bit of projection there. This is just like schoolyard tactics. Oh, look, it must be fake because I said so. So who has to grow up here? Get some real science going.
It's all for entertainment purposes, of course. I know that SpaceX launched a perfectly good rocket into space, and then it came down and landed perfectly in what they call chopsticks. Entertainment only.
So I've rewound that a little bit because we don't want to see the matrix. And so that's it. This guy's such a smug look on his dial because he thinks he's got it all figured out. So just wrapping up here, this is what flat earthers do. Anything they don't like, they will call fake, despite the fact that this is obviously not faked. No evidence was provided for it being faked. This is an event that has been filmed probably thousands of times, a similar event or event like this. So just making you look stupid, just call it fake without a proper investigation, a real scientific investigation. So this guy and his smug look on his face can go jump in that lake behind him or whatever that body of water is. And you're just turning me right off the flat earth rather than convincing me because, I don't like it. I don't like the dishonesty. I don't like the lack of science. It disgusts me. Okay, thanks very much, everybody. And, well, we'll see you tomorrow.